The Diego Simeone bust-up after the Atletico Madrid versus Liverpool match on Wednesday night was, well, it was pretty heated, wasn't it? So, for a bit of context for anyone that may have missed it, right? Basically, Liverpool ended up mounting a 3-2 win against Atletico Madrid in their opening Champions League match, and it was quite the game. So, for anyone that may have missed it, Liverpool were 2-0 up within 6 minutes, with Andy Robertson scoring in the 3rd minute and then Mohamed Salah scoring in the 6th minute. Then Atletico Madrid were able to claw it back to 2-2. However, there was a header from Virgil van Dijk in the 92nd minute, which saw victory for the Reds. Now, this is something that we've seen from Arne Slot's Liverpool quite frequently. He is becoming the new Fergie in the sense that they are just scraping through with wins at the moment with last-minute winners, and it's happened for about 3 weeks on the bounce. Now, after the game was a far bigger talking point than that of the actual game, because Diego Simeone essentially got into a huge bust-up with the Liverpool fans, which went mega viral across social media. As you can see, everyone had lost their head. You had the coaching staff getting in there, throwing a bit of this to the Liverpool fans. This is what English football has become, right? So, obviously, we would expect Diego Simeone to have a little bit more about him to kind of keep composure. It can't be easy to mount back a two-goal deficit and then to lose it in the 92nd minute in injury time. And then on top of that, apparently there was also some issues where he even stated post-match interview that the Liverpool fans were insulting him the entire match, and it's not that easy. I hope the club like Liverpool can improve this and they can identify the person and he will face consequences. That was a direct quote from Diego Simeone after the match. So apparently he was kind of getting heckled the entire game, getting abused. It's not unlike Diego Simeone to kind of lash out in this capacity. He's giving a prime... he's definitely giving prime Jose Mourinho with his kind of responses, right? But obviously, it couldn't have been easy. So as you saw on the video just there, Anfield obviously erupted in celebration following Virgil van Dijk's goal. Television footage captures Diego Simeone storming towards the Liverpool fans seated behind the Atletico dugout, and he appeared enraged, pointing aggressively and shouting at a specific supporter while stewards and coaching staff intervened, holding him back. Simeone was seen gesturing immediately to the fourth official, possibly mimicking the offensive hand signal from the fan, before being shown a red card and escorted down the tunnel. His assistant coach was also involved, reportedly attempting to throw a water bottle towards the crowd and allegedly spitting on the direction of the fans. The confrontation stemmed from Simeone's frustration that of what he described as he'd been sustaining quote-unquote insults from the same group of fans throughout the entire 90 minutes. Though he declined to specify if they were racist or personal in nature, emphasising he didn't want to solve society's problems in one press conference. One Liverpool fan later came forward anonymously in initial reports, claiming responsibility, accusing Simeone of being a quote-unquote coward and alleging that the assistant's spitting incident, while defending the gestures as standard passionate banter. Stewards quickly separated the parties, preventing escalation, but the episode added to the night's chaos. Now, obviously, as you can imagine, Diego Simeone was asked about this in his post-match press conference. It arguably overshadowed the entire game, to be perfectly honest. It was a dramatic game with a dramatic fallout. And within the post-match interview, the 55-year-old Argentine coach was quite candid but reflective. He admitted his reaction was not justifiable and expressed quote-unquote regret for losing his cool, calling it a human response under pressure. Simeone stressed that his position as manager means that he has to stay calm and take the insults, but hoped that Liverpool would identify and sanction the individual who involved to improve that aspect. And he praised his team's fight from 2-0 down, but lamented the late collapse, congratulating Liverpool as a great opponent. Simeone's comments were measured, avoiding escalation, but he reiterated that the insults had been constant from behind the bench, fueling his outburst. Now, obviously, the internet has taken this and has absolutely loved it. Like, people love to watch a bit of drama. A lot of people defend the actions of the fans, stating that that's what you should expect when you come to the English game. Obviously, there's no room for any of this kind of stuff in football, but at the same time, you know, you got to love, I guess, the response from Simeone. And who doesn't love a touchline bust-up at the end of a game? It is giving prime Jose Mourinho. Diego Simeone, obviously, is a very hot-headed individual. We've seen him, you know, explode for lesser things in the past. You've got to love it, man. You've got to love it. But what do you guys make of this? Is this just passion from the fans? Is there no space for this in football? Should this have just been expected from Diego Simeone? You know, should he have just taken this on the chin? Let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments below. While you're down there, jump to the hell out of that like button and subscribe. Until next time, I'll speak to you later. Peace.